Hello everyone, today I will be covering property acquisition and cost recovery, pages 23 to 31. My name is Polina Petrova. The topics that we will cover are listed property, luxury automobiles, depreciation for alternative minimum tax, and a conclusion of the topics covered. Listed property. What constitutes listed property? This is property that it's used for personal and business purpose, such as business car, computer, phone, office equipment. Everybody who has a business car uses it to go from home to office, and from office to meet with clients or just negotiate some contract. But sometimes we use it as a personal as well. So what is the formula to compute the allowable percentage? First, we should determine the percentage of business versus personal use of the assets for the year. Then, if the business use percentage exceeds 50%, then the business will be entitled to the full year deductible depreciation multiplied by the business use percentage for the year. If you fall under the rule of 50% or more, then you're entitled to expense and collection and bonus depreciation under 179 to the extent of the business use percentage. Let's give an example. John is a truck driver. He purchased a new phone for $1,000. He wants to use it to communicate with his dispatcher and the companies he will deliver for. Besides that, John will use the phone during his free time to call his family and browse the social media. John is half the time on the road and half time he rests. Assuming the business use percentage for the phone is 50%, let's determine the allowable depreciation for it. And here is the formula. The original basis for the phone is $1,000. The bonus depreciation rate is 20%. That is 5-year property. It's a communication property. 1/2 year convention. The full depreciation expense is $200. 20% multiplied by $1,000. The business use percentage is 50%. Therefore, the allowable depreciation deduction for the year is 100%. $200 depreciation for the full year divided by 50, multiplied by 50%. The next topic is luxury automobiles. Depreciation on vehicles weighing less than 6,000 pounds is subject to luxury auto provisions. Luxury vehicles have a maximum depreciation limit for each year. Listed property rules are also applicable for luxury vehicles. Each year, IRS provides a maximum depreciation schedules for vehicles placed in service during that particular year. In 2019, taxpayers are allowed to expense up to $8,000 of bonus depreciation above the otherwise maximum allowable depreciation, which, by the way, is $18,000. And here is the automobile depreciation limits. That's the table. It's worth to note that luxury vehicles limitations do not apply for vehicles weighing more than 6,000 pounds, and those that charge for transportation, such as taxicabs. Delivery trucks and vans are also excluded. Businesses that own such vehicles are allowed to apply Provision 179, bonus, and regular MAKRS depreciation for these vehicles. If the business use of luxury vehicles falls under 50%, then the taxpayer must use the straight line method of depreciation and reduce the depreciation expense by the amount of excess accelerated depreciation. The next topic is depreciation for the alternative minimum tax. For the alternative minimum tax purposes, businesses are allowed to use 200% declining balance method to depreciate tangible personal property. They must choose between the 100% declining balance method or the straight line method. The difference between those two methods, the regular tax depreciation and AMT depreciation, is an adjustment that is either added to or subtracted from regular taxable income in computing the alternative minimum tax base. The conclusion, for me, the most important thing that we need to remember is if we are conducting a business and we are using our personal property in order to run the business, we first need to accurately allocate the business use of this property or luxury vehicle. Only after we do that, we can determine what will be our allowable depreciation expense for the current year, what depreciation method we will use, and we will determine whether we can apply the bonus depreciation or not. Thank you everybody for watching.